Girl, you are not going to believe what I just discovered about this case. Like, grab your favorite drink, bestie, because this story has more twists than a pretzel. Bestie, let's get into it. This man didn't just disappear, he faked his own death, left his family behind, and started a whole new life. New name, new wife, new child, like nothing ever happened. But, babes, 23 years later, the truth came crashing down, and the way he got caught? Unreal. Let me tell you this story, bestie. And trust me, the plot twist is gonna have you screaming. We're in Indiana, 1993. Richard Hoagland is your average family man, wife, two sons, steady job. Then one day, March 10th, he calls his wife Linda and says, "Hey, I'm not feeling well. I'm going to the hospital." But babes, he never made it there. He never came home. His car found at the airport, but no record of him ever boarding a plane. No body, no clues, no Richard. His family was shattered. Linda, his wife, had to survive it all. The heartbreak, the confusion, the debt. She lost their home, took two jobs, and tried to hold it together for her boys. But babes, the pain didn't stop there. Her sons, they waited by the window every single day, hoping, wishing, crying. One of them later said, "We used to sit by the window, hoping maybe he'd walk up the driveway." And Linda, she cried in her car so they wouldn't see her break. She had no idea he was alive. Living large in Florida. So where was he? In Florida, living under the name Terry Szymanski? Died in 1991. Richard stole a dead man's identity, bought a house, married a new woman, had a child, told her his first wife, died of cancer. The disrespect. Meanwhile, his real wife was living in pain, and his real children growing up without a dad, all while he acted like nothing ever has. Forward to 2016. A nephew of the real Terry Szymanski is doing some light family research on Ancestry.com, and what does he find? Terry is listed as married, owning property, but how? He's dead. So the nephew starts digging, pulls records, marriage licenses, photos, and then he sees it, a picture. It's Richard Hoagland. He prints it all, hands it to his dad, and babes, within weeks, Richard is arrested 23 years later. When they told Linda, she was shook. The boys, in disbelief. It felt like losing him all over again. Linda said, "I spent my whole life wondering if he was in pain. Turns out he was drinking margaritas in Florida." At trial, Richard said, "I couldn't handle the stress. I had to start over. No apology, no remorse, just excuses." Linda, she didn't want revenge. She just wanted answers. But babes, she never got them. This wasn't just a fake ID, it was a stolen life. A woman left in debt, two boys emotionally scarred, and Richard got a few years in prison. That's it. But some wounds, they don't heal with time. So tell me, bestie, what would you do if someone you love just disappeared? Could you forgive them? Or would you want them to rot? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more true crime stories with drama, betrayal, and jaw dropping twists, tap that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bestie. Always.